welcome to my Hell Reefers. I'm Ian Anderson, and this is our Chevron Tang. Merry Christmas.
3 days ago, you guys probably saw a video on my channel where I was asking if this guy would make a good replacement for Pinky. And the big problem at the time was I didn't know how much he cost. This is a Chevron Tang, and at least by my standards, this is a very expensive fish. Online, you can easily get these guys from about the $180 to $250 price range. Which, when you're in my financial positions, a lot of cash for a fish. And I think most people will agree that's a lot of money for a fish, even with one as pretty as this. So, what happened was I went to the LFS and I saw this guy swimming around. And I shot that video because he was just the most beautiful fish I'd seen in a long time. And I've seen these chevrons before and they're absolutely beautiful. But the guys working at the LFS didn't know what the price was on this, and they couldn't get a hold of the owner to let me know how much he cost. So the next day, the owner called me up and told me that he was $179, but they were doing a Christmas sale and he was 20% off. So after tax and everything, this guy came to a grand total of $153, which I'm actually really happy with. That's a really good price for a fish like this. Now, I know some of you don't like me talking about money when it comes to this hobby, and other people love it. But one of the big questions was, how much does this guy cost? And that's what he ended up costing me. So, a little bit about Chevron Tangs. This is a bristle-toothed tang. So it should do really well with my purple tang and my blue tang. It's a completely different genus, so that shouldn't be an issue. Now, this coloration you see is incredible. And this coloration, for good or bad, is going to change over time. As juveniles, these guys start off as a really bright, vibrant orange, and in the right lighting you can see these nice blue, almost cobalt blue in the fins. It's absolutely beautiful. And then they're covered in the black striping in the V shape that gives them the name chevron. But over time, their coloration's going to change. They are going to go to a much darker color. So as he ages, a lot of that orange is going to darken, and he'll be this kind of black and orange fish, starting to fade a little blue and green in color. And that's an absolutely beautiful coloration. And then as he gets older, he's going to go to this more bluish green or maybe brown with these striping. And they're still incredibly striking, if not as beautiful as the orange. And then as they get to full maturity, this guy will turn almost black with the different colors, with a slightly different color and striping. And even those are incredible looking. So I'm really excited to see the color change over time on this guy, and to have him in my tank with the other tanks. Like I said, he should do really well. As you can see, he's eating really well. He looks really healthy. He's got no sign of disease. The LFS I bought him from had him for about 4 to 5 weeks is what the owner said. And he looks great. He's out. He's alert. These bristle-tooth tanks have a great reputation in the aquarium. They're supposed to be relatively easy. He's going into a big tank. Recommended minimum tank size on these guys is about 75 gallons. I'm putting him into 210. So he should do fine in my system. So, anyways, thought I'd show off the new purchase. Let you guys know I did pick him up. And thank you for watching this episode of Mile High Reefers. If you like what I do, hit that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, I strongly recommend you'll do. You can follow the progress of this fish in my full 210 gallon system. And thanks again for watching. Merry Christmas.